What's good, everyone? Happy New Year's or New Year's Eve in some regard, but either way, I was not expecting this to drop, even though like last year it did drop at 6 p.m. I thought it might be kind of a later schedule this time around, and I would have a couple of sips of the no-no juice beforehand, but this is like pre-party period right now, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and just check the banner out and also summon through it. I might just do one cycle for this, but yeah, it's going to be interesting how this plays out. Obviously, this doesn't have the level of hype that initially it did when it first came out. Obviously, it was a big deal when it did, but things are a little bit different now. So, I think at the end of the day, this is still good enough value to at least run through one cycle, in my opinion. So, with that being said, let's just take a look at some of the units. So, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Kefla, Gotenks, Majin Buu, Kaioken Goku, Bardock. I'm just gonna scroll through this, and it's all inclusive, so it's a pretty extravagant list. But I just kind of want to take a look at some of the units on here. Now, my prediction or my gut instinct, I don't necessarily know. I tend to do pretty horrible in these settings. I don't really get like double LR, triple LR pulls or anything like that. It's rare for that to happen to me, even though it seems like everybody else on the planet seems to get that kind of luck. So it's pretty interesting stuff, but yeah, let's run through it. I mean, we'll go through all 5 steps. We'll do one cycle. It's 3 total, so it's gonna cost like 600 total stones to go through all 3 cycles. I don't know if you necessarily want to do that, but I think there's enough value to at least go through one. So let's check it out, see what happens. Start off the new year. I mean, technically we're still in 2020, at least for my time zone, so I don't know if that's gonna kind of trickle over to my final summons luck or anything, but we'll have to see, I guess. Our animations really are difficult to tell because you don't know what to expect. Now, like yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I really don't know what to expect here. So for me, as long as I pull a couple of useful SSRs, not just one per multi, I think that's more than acceptable to me. Yeah, I think from an LR standpoint, I would really love to get a dupe for either Jiren, the Spirit Bomb Zord Goku, or maybe a copy of the LR Turles squad would be kind of nice too. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty horrible one, it seems like. I mean, it's just going to be that one SSR. So again, that's ultimately the problem, right? This is a very, very good banner, but at the same time, like, you might just get that one, plus, like, this one is completely useless to me, so it's one of those things, right? It's like, it's good, but it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of the way I look at it. So this is going to be the, let's see, super and extreme type category lead, I guess. Am I reading that correctly? I don't know, it's hard to see. I guess I'm tired. I can't even read it correctly right now. I'm guessing this is like the extreme category leads here. So again, like, the animations are going to be phenomenal. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be here. So I don't know if, like, I mean, pulling the fusion and all those special animation, that'll increase your chances of getting LRs outside of the guaranteed LR multi, which would be nice. If I'm able to pull an LR outside of the last step, would be great. I mean, again, like, I tend to do pretty horribly when it comes to this stuff, so of course I get this guy out of the extreme category leads. Yeah, not much to say about that. And let's see, you know what, this is actually a great unit for me. I think this guy is probably 90% now, so this is one of those units where I find very useful to pick up, so that's great. This is a very old unit. I might as well rainbow this guy. I mean, I have the ability to do so, so maybe that's telling me just to go ahead and do it. So I was hoping for a fake out there. Unfortunately not. But I mean, 2 SSRs, one is at least useful, and then we should get another, the GSSR spot, which is MPP 17. Great unit, but for my regard, it's not really that useful. So at least the Super Saiyan 2 Goku is obviously a very good one to pick up for me, so I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, 3 Dokkan Fest units out of this multi, so it's certainly not a bad one. It's just unfortunate that 2 out of 3 is a little bit unusable because they're fully rainbowed out and whatnot. So a little bit unfortunate, but that's, you know, what you expect to happen here. Okay, so Krillin and Boom. Gold text. Now, I don't know if this means like I'm getting an LR in addition to this, or it's just the animation for this particular multi. That's the hard part of figuring things out, right? So again, that's kind of like it's hard to tell. All right, let's see if we actually pull something here. This should be the super type category leads on this step right here. So nothing so far, pretty dry. Probably means I need to start drinking soon. That's probably what that's telling me. Alright, here we go with the fake out. So what are we gonna get? Actually, you know what? I am perfectly okay with this. Right after the Goku shows up, this guy does. So I actually wanted this unit too. Needed some dupes for it. So that will work. I think he'll finally be at 79% now. So the past two multis, like even though they're not like crazy, I'm actually satisfied with the last two multis. Now this guy's rainbowed already too, so he's just gonna be sitting there. But yeah, two Dokkan Fest units. You know, certainly not bad at all. So not too mad about that. All right, so this is going to be category leads. All right, let's go ahead and get it. And then the last step, obviously, will be the LR guaranteed multi. All right, we got the boys. Probably gonna get a fusion, yeah, with the gold text. Can I see a Vegito blue at some point, maybe? All right, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's a lot of fusion animations, but again, this is one of those special banners type deals, so it's not really that significant. But we'll have to see. I would love to see like a crazy amount of useful SSRs. You know, that's you know what, I let's hold on to that for the last step with the guaranteed LR. Let's just go ahead and say that. I'm willing to like sacrifice a multi here and make it a dead multi if that means the LR guaranteed one brings me like a ton of LRs. that'd be a good enough sacrifice, I think. All right, so Buddha, great unit and great support, but unfortunately rainbowed already. Seems to be the recurring theme here. I think this is probably the last copy I needed, so again, not too terrible. And he's not a bad unit. Well, I guess yeah, it's gonna be a situation where this guy is the one out of the banner that gets, you know, rainbowed quickly. So there we go. A couple of SSRs for sure. Again, not too terrible, I think. This is way better than I think last year, to be honest with you, with the step up. Yeah, I forgot about Rose. Rose would be pretty nice to pick up. UI Goku's at 79%, so of course, like another copy of dupe would be great. I don't know if that's like the one I would want though out of this. You know what I mean? So a little bit more priority access towards some of the other LRs available. So come on, let me get that triple LR. Let me at least close out the year with some like ridiculously crazy multi, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Somebody showed up at the end. I didn't even check who it was. I feel like it was, but all right, another Super Vegito animation. Final step for this video. So we'll see what happens. Come on, give me something crazy. I'm already pretty satisfied at this point, but yeah, it would be nice to close out the year with like a ridiculously good, you know, triple LR multi kind of deal. We'll have to see though. I'm probably asking for too much here, but it'll probably be one copy of an LR that is going to be useless for me, like LR Gohan maybe. Alright, come on. Don't just give me one. Come on now. You can't do this to me. Yes, you can. Of course you can. It's Dokkan Battle we're talking about here. Yeah, it might actually be just one copy, one LR. Not a fake out either. Yeah, I don't know. If I want to pinpoint who I want, I think Spirit Bomb Zord, Goku, LR Rose, another dude for Jiren, or Turles would be great. And I get a Broly. So, you know, look, this guy's great. He's a very good unit. A little bit unique in terms of usability and whatnot. So it's a little bit wonky in terms of like team building, but still a great unit. This will get me to, I think, 79%. So, you know, I'm okay with that, I think. Not necessarily the one I wanted, but certainly not a bad option. Now, I still do have 2 cycles left over. I'm not going to do it for the time being, but, I got to go back in and think about whether I want to burn through this or just kind of place a higher priority toward the 6-year anniversary that's quickly approaching. So I more or less, I think I'm leaning toward the latter, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully you guys have some amazing luck. I made posted a tweet about submitting screenshots of your best multi-summon out of this banner. So if you're interested, check out my tweet. Post it on there. I'll most likely do a video on it to feature you guys. So if you're interested, go ahead and go to Twitter. JinroDBZ is the handle. So check that out. If anything, at the end of the day, 2020 has been a crazy year for all of us. So I think it's just kind of like a good occasion to be like, we made it through it. Hopefully 2021 is a little bit better. We're still going to be facing some of the issues we faced this past year, but be safe, be kind to each other, enjoy your life, do what makes you happy. Let's try and get rid of all that negativity that's been kind of a recurring situation in 2020. So I want to, ring in 2021 on a good note. So hopefully you guys are able to as well with some awesome pulls and amazing luck. So let me know in the comments how you did. Hopefully you guys did amazing, but let me know regardless. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and close out the video. Again, Happy New Year's. Be safe out there. Have fun. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. All right. Peace out.